those things don't change when transgender women suppress testosterone. They don't get shorter. They've still got big lungs.
We will defend the proud tradition of female athletes, and we will not allow men to beat up, injure, and cheat our women and our girls. From now on, women's sports will be only for women.
You're about to be a mom. How is that feeling? Pops. Oh, let me get it together.
Pops.
About to be a pops.
You want your son to call you Pops, and whenever his friends ask, what does your dad do for a living? He's supposed to say, oh, he plays in the WNBA.
Rumors about Brittany Griner are spiraling out of control online, and it all kicked off after that viral clip where she snapped at Caitlin Clark from the bench. What should have been just another heated sports moment has instead unleashed a storm of speculation about Griner's past. Fans on social media are now digging into old reports, gossip, blogs, and so-called leaks, claiming they point to secrets the league never wanted touched. According to online chatter, everything from medical records to past legal cases is being re-examined, fueling theories about her biology, her time in a Russian prison, and even whispers about surgeries. None of this has been confirmed by the league or Griner herself. But that silence is exactly what's driving the conversation. The WNBA's decision not to address it has only made fans more curious, more skeptical, and more convinced that something is being covered up. Whether these so-called documents are real or just another internet conspiracy, the fact remains. People are asking hard questions, and the debate is spreading fast. Trainers' comments, viral breakdowns, and unexplained moments in her career are all being thrown back into the spotlight. And now, fans want to know what's fact, what's fiction, and how much longer can the WNBA stay quiet.
Around 80 points a game. Didi Richards can't get... Just tell she's in a lot of pain. Having another tremendous season. On the second gold medals, we hear the applause as she comes to her feet. She has 26 points tonight, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. It's a tough tumble there as she gets help off the floor.
At first, everybody brushed it off with the classic line, "She's just built different." But lately, that phrase has taken on a whole new meaning. When you stack it up against everything else, the recovery speed, the frame, the voice, no wonder people started asking questions. Fans online didn't let it slide. They went full detective mode, digging into old game footage, slowing down interviews, rewatching training sessions, and even comparing notes from sports science journals. And the deeper they went, the more the internet started buzzing. Because the way Griner moves, the height of her jumps, the reach. The power behind those dunks, it doesn't look like your typical WNBA highlight reel. Not even close. That's why one viral video in particular had people doing a serious double take, sparking a whole new wave of theories and debates.
Barker will let her go! No look pass for Griner, and the dunk!
I mean, no one else, no other woman who plays basketball can do that. Two-handed, 2 feet, just goes up. I mean, you're gonna give a crowd some.
You're telling me this is the same league where most players can barely graze the rim? Come on, the difference isn't subtle. It's in your face. And then came that video, the one that had fans doing a double take. Brittany Griner posted a clip on Instagram, and here's where things got messy. Social media users immediately started pointing out how the platform handled it, claiming Instagram's AI flagged, or rather, didn't flag it in a way that sparked a lot of debate. People online were quick to ask, if this had been any other WNBA player, would it still be up? That question alone lit up comment sections, fueling even more speculation. Whether it was just a glitch in the system or something deeper, the fact that fans noticed and started connecting it to the bigger conversation kept the controversy alive.
Swaggy, Brittany, let me see something real quick. Brick, thank you. Get the hell out of here, yo. Jab stepping, Mr. Brick. Swing and a miss. Oh! Yo, I ain't gonna.
And it doesn't stop there. Because let's be honest, the questions and conversations about Brittany Griner didn't just start yesterday. Fans online have been pointing out details for years, whether it's her voice, her frame, or just the way she carries herself on the court. But what really had the internet side-eyeing was an interview she gave after welcoming her child. In that clip, Griner casually told a reporter she preferred to be called Pops, not Mom, not even parent, pops. And that one word lit up the comment sections instantly. People were debating what she meant, why she said it, and whether it was just a nickname or something deeper. The interview spread fast, with fans pulling it apart frame by frame. So, let me show you what she actually said so you can judge for yourself.
Let me show you what she actually said, so y'all don't think this is being twisted.
I think there's probably one other job that you're about to get into that is really hard and really scary. You're about to be a mom. How is that feeling? Pops. Oh, let me get it together.
Pops.
About to be a pops. Please tell me how exciting that is for you and what you're looking forward to most.
I'm super excited. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just drop it. He's here. So he's here. Yes. 7/8/24.
And listen, say what you want. But after that viral moment, fans stopped playing cute. Online, people even started using nicknames and making comparisons, turning Brittany Griner into Brian Griner across comment sections and forums. It wasn't just trolling, it was people connecting dots they felt the league was avoiding. And here's where the debate gets even louder. Women's sports weren't created just for entertainment. They were built to give female athletes a fair playing field, one where competition is balanced and athletes aren't physically outmatched. That's why fans and critics are asking tough questions. If someone has advantages that don't align with the rest of the league, is it still fair competition? Or does it cross a line? This isn't just internet chatter anymore. Even leaders outside the league, coaches, analysts, and outspoken voices in sports have started weighing in. Parents, athletes, and fans alike are pushing the conversation further, and it's clear this debate isn't going away anytime soon. Now, let's roll this clip so you can hear exactly what sparked the latest round of outrage.
In sports, we like to have a sense that the playing field is level, that there is fairness in competition. Another really important value in sports is that we want everybody to have an opportunity to play, particularly when we're talking about young people. And as a result, with this particular topic, there is apparent conflict between those two values.
We will defend the proud tradition of female athletes, and we will not allow men to beat up, injure, and cheat our women and our girls. From now on, women's sports will be only for women.
You don't have to agree with everyone speaking out to recognize why this debate is so heated. At the end of the day, fans say the question is simple. What exactly are we protecting in women's sports? The comment sections are proof, people aren't sugarcoating anymore. One fan wrote, "If it quacks like a duck and walks like a duck, you know what it is." Another blasted the league directly, saying, "Who is the WNBA trying to fool? They've known all along and stayed silent." And remember, Brittany Griner herself has spoken openly on this issue. In past interviews, she's defended trans athletes competing in women's sports, even going as far as to call it a crime to stop them. That single word, crime, set off an even bigger wave of backlash, fueling the exact same debate we're seeing explode online today. Now, here's the clip that had people sounding off all over again.
States who are aggressively moving to prevent transgender athletes playing. And I was wondering, again, I hate to put one more thing on your plate, but in terms of on your radar, where is that? You're going to have a tremendous platform, but where is that going to be on your radar in terms of advocating for, athletes, all athletes, transgender athletes to be able to play?
Oh, I mean, that ranks high on the list of things that I'll be fighting for and speaking up against. You know, everyone deserves the right to play. Everyone deserves the right to come here, sit in these seats, and feel safe and not feel like there's a threat or they can't be who they are, or like it's just all eyes on them. So I think it's a crime, honestly, to separate someone for any reason. So I definitely will be speaking up against that legislation and those laws that are trying to be passed, for sure.
She's made it clear in multiple interviews that supporting trans athletes isn't just a belief, it's a priority. Griner has said point blank that making sure trans athletes have full access to women's leagues is at the very top of her list. But here's where it gets complicated. When fans started questioning her own background, that clip resurfaced and suddenly felt a lot more personal online. People immediately began asking tough questions. Some wondered if her stance was connected to her own experience. Others claimed that if leagues ever introduced strict testing hormone levels, bone scans, or even birth records, it could change the entire playing field. Whether that's speculation or truth, the fact is, the conversation exploded. And let's not forget the international angle. When Griner was swapped for Victor Boutha, so-called Merchant of Death, people couldn't stop dissecting the details. Comment sections filled up with fans pointing out that Russia had placed her in a men's prison. To them, that wasn't an accident. Tit was a signal. Right or wrong, that's how many people read it. Now, watch this moment closely, the exact footage of Griner's swap with Victor Bout. Pay attention to the framing, because for a lot of fans, this clip confirmed everything they already suspected. That wasn't just a casual trade, that was a statement, because while Brittany Griner was in custody overseas, reports surfaced that she was being held in a men's facility. And naturally, people asked, would that have happened if Russian authorities viewed her the same way the WNBA does? Here's where the double standard debate really exploded. Across the world, female athletes who never transitioned, never took hormones, and never hid their identities have been banned or sidelined from competitions simply because of naturally high testosterone. Olympic medalist Caster Semenya, barred from events. India's Dutee Chand, suspended. Namibia's Christine Maboma, blocked from her best races. These women were born female, raised female, but still told their biology disqualified them. So fans are asking, if those athletes face strict hormone tests and medical rules, why is Griner treated differently? Why do some competitors get sidelined, while others are shielded? And critics point to the WNBA's branding as the reason. This league doesn't just sell basketball, it sells an identity. A progressive, inclusive image that shows up in sponsorships, courtside messages, and full-blown Pride Night events. Supporters say it's powerful. Critics say it's politics dressed as sports. Either way, it's fueling the controversy.
WNBA has long embraced the LGBT community, both on the court and in the stands. But starting this week, it will become the first professional sports league to have a marketing campaign specifically targeting those fans.
And for us, it's really a celebration of diversity and inclusion and a recognition of an audience that has been with us very passionately.
The league's WNBA Pride campaign will focus on print and the web, including a league website. All teams will participate.
That can be hosting a Pride Night. That can be having a player serve as a grand marshal in a Pride parade.
Now imagine the fallout if that image the WNBA has built ever took a serious hit. Critics say the backlash would be unlike anything the league has faced before. And if the rumors swirling online were ever proven true, the legal blowback could be brutal. Think about IT players who lost games, missed bonuses, or fell short of career milestones would have every reason to ask tough questions. Sponsors who invested millions expecting a level playing field could demand answers, maybe even refunds. And it wouldn't stop at the WNBA. The NBA, which helps fund and manage the league, would be dragged into the storm too. That's why so many say the stakes are bigger than just one player. It's about the entire foundation of women's sports. Now, before we go further, take a look at this clip. It's NBA champion Draymond Green, openly admitting that the NBA has been carrying the WNBA financially for years. And when you see the kind of full-on backing he describes, you realize just how high the risk really is if controversy ever shakes that foundation.
It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players.
100%.
The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most,
more than we probably support the fucking NBA, and it bothers me.
And here's the part almost nobody wants to admit out loud. If these rumors ever gained traction and were somehow confirmed, it could pressure every major sports league from tennis to track to soccer to start enforcing biological testing again. And in today's climate where politics and identity are constantly clashing, that would spark an absolute firestorm. So when people ask, why hasn't the WNBA addressed this? Why are they staying so quiet? Critics say this is why. Silence keeps the league from opening a door they might not be able to close. And that's where the darker speculation kicks in. If fans believe the league looked the other way once, who's to say it isn't happening again? Who else might they be protecting? For critics online, this isn't just a controversy anymore. Looks like the makings of a cover-up. Whether that's true or not, the fact that so many people believe it is exactly why this debate refuses to die.